Hello everyone, welcome to RideWire. Today we dive deep into one of the most anticipated cruisers in the Indian motorcycle scene at the 2026 Bajaj Avenger 400. This is a machine that's been teased and whispered about for a while now, and finally, we have enough to piece together what makes it such an exciting addition to Bajaj's lineup. If you've ever wanted a balance between cruiser comfort and modern performance, this might just be the bike you've been waiting for. The Avenger 400 is expected to be powered by a single-cylinder, liquid-cooled, fuel-injected 373cc engine, producing around 35 PS of max power and about 35 Nm of torque. Those numbers place it in a sweet spot: enough grunt for city overtakes, enough reserve for long highway runs. The motor is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, which means smoother highway cruising, less strain at higher speeds, and a calmer engine note when you're doing triple-digit rides. Bajaj has tuned this engine for a mid-range focus compared to its sportier sibling, the Dominator 400. So instead of chasing top speed, it offers more usable torque and laid-back cruising ability. Braking is well covered with disc brakes on both ends and dual-channel ABS as standard. Tubeless tires on alloy wheels add to both safety and convenience, while the suspension setup, telescopic forks at the front and twin shocks at the rear, leans toward comfort. LED lighting for the headlamp, tail lamp, and DRLs makes the bike look modern while also improving visibility. Riders can also expect a digital instrument cluster with essential readouts and possibly Bluetooth-based connectivity on higher trims or through optional add-ons. Design has always been the Avenger's calling card, and the 400 sticks to its roots while adding a stronger, more muscular presence. The bike sits low and long, with a sculpted fuel tank, stretched wheelbase, and a cushion seat designed for comfort. A stepped seat layout ensures that both rider and pillion feel secure, and Bajaj might even offer accessories like a windscreen or a pillion backrest for those who want longer touring comfort. Expect tasteful chrome accents blended with blacked out elements for a modern cruiser aesthetic, along with wide handlebars and forward-set foot pegs to create that unmistakable relaxed posture on the road. The Avenger 400 should feel at home cruising at 120 km/h, with the ability to push further up to a top speed of around 140 km/h when needed. Mileage is estimated in the 25 to 35 kmpl range, depending on conditions and riding style, which is respectable for a bike in this displacement and weight class. What really matters, though, is how effortless it feels. You don't buy a cruiser to chase lap times, you buy it for the feeling of rolling along with torque on tap, and the Avenger 400 seems poised to deliver exactly that. The most attractive part of this package is, of course, the expected price. Bajaj is known for aggressive pricing, and if reports hold true, the Avenger 400 could come in at an ex-showroom price of around 1.50 to 1.65 lakh rupees, though some estimates climb as high as 2.20 lakh depending on trims and features. Even at the higher end, it undercuts many rivals in the mid-capacity cruiser space while offering comparable performance. Bajaj's extensive service network and reputation for affordable maintenance also make this bike a strong contender for riders who want both performance and practicality. So what makes the Avenger 400 unique? First, it brings the cruiser experience to a price bracket where very few options exist. Second, it blends proven mechanicals with modern features like ABS and LED lighting, so riders don't have to compromise on safety or style. Third, it leverages the Avenger brand's legacy, a name that, for many Indian riders, was their first taste of cruiser freedom. Put all of this together and you get a bike that's positioned not just as a step up for Avenger 220 owners, but as a real alternative to more expensive cruisers. In the end, the 2026 Bajaj Avenger 400 looks ready to shake up its segment. It promises enough performance for highways, comfort for long journeys, styling that turns heads, and a price that makes it accessible to a wide audience. Of course, we'll need to test ride it to see how it really feels. Things like vibration, seat comfort over hundreds of kilometers, and real-world mileage will decide how successful it is. But from what we know so far, This is a cruiser that could give a lot of riders their dream bike without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching this ride by review. If you enjoyed the breakdown, make sure to hit like, share it with your riding buddies, and subscribe for more honest motorcycle reviews and updates. And tell us in the comments, would you put your money on the Avenger 400, or are you holding out for something else in the cruiser space? Until next time, ride safe and ride free.